Two breaking stories out of Las Vegas just dropped, and they've taken everyone by surprise, raising even more expectations for what's coming. Gino Smith is turning heads in a way few expected, and the vibe around the offense has completely shifted. On defense, names like Maxx Crosby and Tyree Wilson have been at the center of moments no one saw coming. These small signs could reshape the entire season. If you're a true Raiders fan, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any updates. Let's get into it. Gino Smith is already turning heads in Vegas, and it's clear why the Raiders were pumped to bring him in. The moment the silver and black pulled the trigger on that trade, they landed something they haven't had in a hot minute. A true veteran quarterback who's seen it all and knows how to stack up wins in this league. It's not just about his arm or stats. It's the leadership, the poise, the ability to take control of a huddle and elevate the guys around him. And trust me, both Geno and the Raiders are fired up about this fresh start. Now, Geno's walking into a pretty loaded offense. There's talent all over the field, and he's been making it a point to spread the love during practice. Whether it's quick outs, deep shots, or tight window throws, he's been dialed in, and his training camp performance is showing that. Offensive coordinator Chip Kelly isn't exactly handing him a vanilla playbook either. He's throwing the whole kitchen sink at Geno, and the veteran's been absorbing it like a pro. Geno's not shying away from the challenge. He's embracing it because he knows that mastering this offense is the key to unlocking a new level for the team. And here's where it gets even better. Geno's not just showing up and doing his job. He's mentoring, teaching, breaking things down for the wideouts when things get fuzzy. You can see the difference already. The chemistry is building, the tempo is up, and this offense is starting to hum. One guy who's really eating off this new setup is Trey Tucker. The young speedster finally has a quarterback who can hit him in stride, not make him slow down and wait for underthrown balls. That might sound like a small detail, but it's a game changer. Hondo Carpenter nailed it on the Las Vegas Raiders Insider podcast when he pointed out how often Tucker used to burn defenders only for the pass to come up short. Now, with Geno slinging it, Tucker's not just open, he's dangerous. Carpenter didn't hold back either, saying, "A guy that is having a phenomenal camp is Trey Tucker. He's past the safeties, the ball is thrown, and it is short. Then he has to go back, it gets intercepted or knocked down. The day the Raiders traded for Geno, I said, you're not going to have to deal with that anymore." And he's right. Geno's presence is already flipping the script for this offense. So yeah, it's still training camp, but the vibes around Gino Smith and this Raiders squad are hard to ignore. Keep your eyes on Vegas. This could be the spark they've been missing. But hold on. What just came out about the defense during the joint practice with the 49ers is even more intriguing. The Raiders and 49ers got after it on Thursday in a joint practice that gave both squads a solid test before their preseason clash this weekend. And while the scoreboard doesn't matter in these scrimmages, the energy? Oh, that was real, especially in the trenches. Defensively, it was a mixed bag for Vegas. San Francisco's quick passing game gave the Raiders' young secondary some trouble. That part was obvious. The Niners were slicing and dicing underneath, and the lack of veteran experience on the back end showed. But don't get it twisted. This defense isn't folding. In fact, one area that showed major signs of growth was the run defense. After getting bulldozed by Seattle in their first preseason outing, the front seven tightened up and made the Niners earn their yards. That's a big-time shift, and it didn't go unnoticed. Maxx Crosby, the heartbeat of this defense, wasn't just making plays. He was handing out flowers to his teammates. The guy's leadership is off the charts, and he's clearly taken it upon himself to elevate the whole squad. One player he's especially proud of? Tyree Wilson. Crosby's seen the work behind the scenes, and he made it clear that Wilson is starting to stack the right habits. His approach, work ethic, and everything continued to improve since he's gotten here, Crosby said. He's a guy I feel like since day one I've taken under my wing. And that mentorship might be the key to unlocking Wilson's potential. After a rocky rookie year, 2025 is shaping up as a fresh start, and with Christian Wilkins out of the picture, there's a golden opportunity for Wilson to step into a bigger role. With that freakish blend of size and athleticism, lining him up inside could create some real mismatches. Crosby didn't stop there either. He gave props to both Thomas Booker IV and Tonka Hemingway, two guys grinding for spots in the defensive rotation. Booker, who just landed in Vegas after the Raiders traded Ja'Cory Bennett to Philly, is already making a splash. He even got first-team reps in practice, which speaks volumes about how quickly he's earning trust. Bottom line, If this defensive line keeps trending up and the young guns continue stepping into their roles, the Raiders could start flipping games in the trenches. That's been a weak spot for years, but with guys like Crosby leading the charge and a group of hungry talent around him, things might finally be changing in Vegas. The offense looks fired up, and what's developing on defense might be the real game changer. There's still a long way to go, but the foundation is taking shape. Subscribe to the channel and stay locked in.